Hello, grade 1. How are you today? I hope you are happy and safe. Our lesson today is plant survival. It's very interesting, grade 1. Let's start it. Can you see these beautiful plants, grade 1? They are growing up very well. So, what do you think, grade 1? Do these plants get what they need? What do you think? Yeah, of course, they good. Yeah, of course, they got what they need because they are growing up healthy. So, the question now, what do you think the plants need? What do you think, grade 1? Did you say the sunlight? Yeah, of course, they need sunlight. Excellent, grade 1. What is grade 1? Can you guess? Did you say water? Yeah, of course, they need water also. Excellent, grade 1. What else, grade 1? What do you think? Before that, let me ask you a question. Why do you have a nose, grade 1? Why do you have a nose? To breathe air. Excellent, grade 1. You need to breathe air. So you need air to live and grow. This is the same for the plant. They don't have a nose, but they can breathe air. So the plants also need air to live and grow. So now the plants have got sunlight, water, and air. What else, grade 1? These plants also need a place to grow. They need a place to grow. They cannot grow anywhere. So again, grade 1, the plants need sunlight, water, air, and a place to live and grow. Interesting. So, when the plant gets everything they need, they will survive. They will live and grow. Let's see the next page, grade 1. Please, grade 1, open your book, page number 69. Let's see these plants. We have many plants here. This is a young plant. It's very small. And this is an adult plant. It's very large and has many fruits. And this one in between is not very young. It's not very large. Let's see what the question, grade 1. Which of the following are important for plants to live? Plants need water. Is this right or not, grade 1? What do you think? Do plants need water? Yeah, of course. Excellent, grade 1. Plants need water. Let's see the next statement. Plants need a place to grow. That's right. Plants need a place to grow. Excellent, grade 1. Let's see the next statement. Plants need sunlight and air. That's totally right. Excellent, grade 1. As we see before, plants need sunlight and air. So, plants need water, a place, sunlight, and air to live and grow. That's right. So, please, grade 1, in your book, page number 69, write these statements on your book and take these 3 statements because they are totally right. And then You can color these plants and show me later, grade 1. Let's see the next page. What do you think, grade 1? Does this plant get what it needs? Is it growing up healthy or wilted? This plant is wilted, so it might not have gotten enough water. Sadly. Let's see the next page, grade 1. Again, please, grade 1, answer this question. In the last photo, what did you observe? We observed that this plant looks wilted. It may not have gotten enough water or sunlight. So please, grade 1, open your book, page number 71, and be sure to write this answer. Let's see the next page, grade 1. What's wrong here? This flower, we can see that it gets sunlight and get water, get a place and get air. It's get everything it needs. So why it looks sad? What do you think? It looks sad. Why? I will tell you, grade 1. Because some plants like this flower need less sunlight. It needs sunlight, but it needs less sunlight, not more. So in this place, this plant gets more sunlight, so it's sad. It needs less sunlight. Uh-oh. And after a while, this plant is wilted. What can we do for this plant, grade 1? What do you think? To let this plant growing up healthy. What can we do for this plant? We can put this plant in a room where there is less sunlight, like this. Oh, now the plant is very happy. Interesting. Now the plant get water, get air, and get a place. And the most important thing, it's get less sunlight. So it's very happy now. Uh-oh, what about this one? It's a sunflower. It looks wilted and tired. Why do you think that, grade 1? It gets water and get air, get a place and get less sunlight. Why it's sad? Why do you think that? I will tell you, grade 1. Because some plants need more sunlight. Like this flower. Some flower need more sunlight. So this amount of sunlight is not enough for this flower. It needs more sunlight. So what do you think, grade 1? How can we make this plant happy? Why? What do you think? If we put this plant outside, it will be much happier, like this. It's very happy now. Now, this plant gets more sunlight, so it's happy. Amazing. So, we conclude that some plants need less sunlight, like this blue flower. And some plants need more sunlight, like this cute sunflower. Amazing! Let's see the next page, grade 1. Please, grade 1, open your book, page number 72. We have a question to answer here. How will the amount of sunlight affect the growth of a plant? As we said, if a plant does not get enough sunlight, it will not survive or it will not live and grow. Please, grade 1, be sure to write this answer on your book. Let's see the next page. Now it's time to draw. In this page, grade 1, please draw a picture of the plant that grew best in the sunlight, which is sunflower. Excellent, grade 1. So please, grade 1, draw a picture for sunflower. We have a sun here. Don't forget to color this beautiful sun. Let's see the next question. Do all plants need the same amount of light? As we said, grade 1, of course no. The sunflower grew best in full sunlight, while the blue flower grew best in the shade. Please, grade 1, be sure to write this answer on your book. Let's see the next page, grade 1, page number 74. Again, grade 1, all plants need sunlight to grow. All plants need sunlight to grow. But some plants, as we saw, need more sunlight, while some plants need less sunlight. Now, what about the seeds? What do you think seeds need? What do you think, grade 1? Do seeds need water? What do you think? Yeah, of course, they need water. And they need a place. Excellent, grade 1. So, seeds need water and a place to grow. They don't need sunlight and don't need air. They just need water and a place to grow. Amazing! Let's see the next page, grade 1. Here we have a very beautiful plant. It's growing up very healthy, right? It's very nice. So, we think this plant gets everything it needs to survive or to live and grow. So, what do you think, grade 1, to survive means? It means to live and grow. Again, grade 1, to survive means to live and grow. It's very important. Repeat with me, grade 1. To survive means to live and grow. Again, to survive means to live and grow. Interesting. Good job, grade 1. Again, grade 1, we said that this plant must get everything it needs in order to live and grow. So, what does need mean? What do you think in grade 1? Need is something you must have in order to live. Again, grade 1, try to repeat with me. Need is something you must have in order to live. Again, grade 1, please repeat with me. Need is something you must have in order to live. Great job, grade 1. Again, grade 1, can you tell me, what does this plant need? Did you say sunlight, water, air, and a place? If so, you're totally right, grade 1. Excellent. This plant needs 4 things: sunlight, water, a place, and air. That's it. Did you know, grade 1, that people can help plants to grow? That's right. Did you know how? Let's see how, grade 1. People can take leaves, stems, or branches of plants, like we see here. There are many leaves, many branches. Again, grade 1, people can take leaves, stems, or branches of plants, and this is called pruning. Again, pruning. Repeat with me, grade 1. Pruning. To take leaves, stems, or branches of plants, this is called pruning. Excellent, grade 1. So, people can help plants to grow by pruning. But why pruning is good for plants? Why do you think, grade 1? Pruning is good for plants. We take some parts of the plants off. Why is this good? Because the plants will grow more healthy, like this. After a while, this plant will grow like this. Now it has larger fruit. Let's see again. It was look like this, but after pruning and after a while from that, it's look like this. So, pruning is good for plants. Interesting. Let's learn more about plants, grade 1. What can you see in this picture, grade 1? What's this? Can you guess what's this? It's a very close look to a pea. This is a pea. Peas love flowers. And this is a petal. This is a petal of a flower. Peas like petals of flowers. What can you see here, grade 1? Can you see these yellow dots? It looks like a powder. It's called pollen. We can see pollen on petals inside the flower. Let's see a video to learn more about pollen, grade 1. It's very interesting. Watch, grade 1.
Professor Squirrel, hurry, I need you.
What is it, Nutley?
I was walking along, eating this delicious apple, when I found this.
It's a sapling, Nutley.
I love saplings. What's a sapling?
Allow me. This is an apple tree.
I'm with you so far.
And this is how an apple tree grows, in reverse.
Oh, a sapling is a baby tree.
And before that, it was a seed.
Okay, I gotcha. So plants like this sapling come from seeds. So why'd you plant this seed here?
I didn't.
Wait a minute. If you didn't plant that seed and I didn't plant it, then who did?
Let's start at the beginning. This is a flower on the branch of a young apple tree. See that bee? See those little yellow dots? That's pollen. The bee picked it up from a different flower. When the bee drops some of that pollen into the flower, that causes something special to start happening. an apple starts to grow inside the flower. In time, this tree will be full of red, delicious apples, and inside every one of those apples, like all fruit, will be seeds.
Yeah, but we're talking about this seed. How'd it get here?
Well, some kinds of seeds are blown in the wind, and some can travel inside a burr that gets caught on an animal's fur.
Oh, how I despise burrs.
But I think this seed got here in a different way.
You do?
Tell me, Nutley, where do you get the apples you eat?
I get them from that apple tree over yonder.
Exactly. Well, one day, suppose a seed fell out of an apple you were eating onto the ground here. Then the wind blew some soil over the top of the seed.
Soil?
You know, dirt. So in the dirt, roots grew downward from the tiny seed, collecting water and other things in the soil called nutrients the plant needed to grow healthy and strong. At the same time, the stem of the plant was growing upward from the seed. Then leaves grew on the stem and voila! We got this sapling.
Wow! A lot of things have to happen for that tiny seed to become a tree, huh?
That's right, Nutley. And if we're lucky, this sapling will eventually become a tree filled with apples, and the whole process will begin again. Nutley, what are you doing?
I'm spending every second protecting and watering my baby tree so it can become a great big apple tree. Would you mind standing back? You're blocking the sun.
Ooh, sounds like hard work, Nutley.
I'm not afraid of hard work, Professor. I'll never leave my baby tree's side. It's the most important thing in my life now.
Carry on then.
Professor, would you mind watching my sapling today? I could really use a break. You're blocking the sun again!
That was funny and interesting, grade 1. So, now grade 1, we know that pollen is a powder that help make new plants. Here we can see another picture. These are petals, have pollen on the top. Here they are. And we can see how this bee picked up the pollen. And we know that some plants like this flower need pollen to make up spring, as we saw in the video. Since pollen is a powder, it's very light, grade 1. Pollen is very light. So, pollen can be sprayed by the wind or by animals. As you know, grade 1, flowers usually are colorful, like this yellow flower, and have very nice smell. Why do you think that, grade 1? Why do you think the flowers are colorful and have a very nice smell? To attract animals to pick up the pollen. Again, some plants attract animals using color and smell to let them pick up the pollen. Amazing! Plants are so clever. Let's see the next page, grade 1. Please, grade 1, open your book, page number 77. We have 2 questions here. The first one, how do animals and people help the plants survive? As we see, people prune plants to help them grow. Animals carry seeds so new plants can grow. The next question, how do plants get animals to spread their pollen? As we said, plants attract animals using their color and smell. They are so clever. Amazing. Let's see the next slide. In this picture, we can see a large space of desert. This place called the desert, and we have some plants here. As you know, the desert is a very hot and dry place, and it has very little water around. But we know that the plants need water to live and grow. So, if there were a very little amount of water in the desert, how these plants are growing up? What do you think, grade 1? This plant called cactus. It can grow in the desert where there is a very little amount of water. How do you think these plants can grow and live in the desert? Let's see how, grade 1. Please, grade 1, open your book, page number 82. We have an inquiry activity and we would like to answer the next question. How does a cactus survive in a desert? It's a very big question, right? So please, grade 1, write this question on your book and let's investigate this question. Cactus is a very strong plant and it has adapted herself in such a way that it can grow with very little water. How can this plant do that? Have you noticed, grade 1, how thick the stem of cactus is? The stem of the cactus is very thick. Why do you think that? The thick stem helps the plant store water for a long time. This is the secret. So you know, grade 1, that the cactus has a very thick stem and it can store water for a long time. Very interesting. This cactus plant is very strong. It's the time to draw, grade 1. So please, grade 1, open your book, page number 83 and draw a picture of a cactus plant in a desert. And show me later, grade 1. Let's see the next page, page number 84. Let's summarize what we learned in this lesson. We learned that plants need water, sunlight, air, and a place to live and grow. Please, grade 1, write this answer on your book. Let's see the last page, grade 1, page number 85. We have 2 questions. Let's see the first one. What would happen if plants did not make seeds? What would happen if plants did not make seeds? Place a tick in the box if the statement is true. Let's see the first one. If plants did not make seeds, they could not make offspring. That's right. If plants did not make seeds, they could not make offspring. That's right. So we will take this statement. It's true. Let's see the next statement. Some animals might also go hungry without seeds. That's also right because a lot of animals depends on plants to eat. So we will take this statement also. That's right. Now it's the time to draw. Please, grade 1, on your book, page number 85, in this space, a model to show how the shape of a flower helps the plant survive. And show me later, grade 1. That's enough for today, grade 1. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.